Fifth graders, and welcome to a video for your last guitar class. Actually, you're not all fifth graders, are you? Some of you are fourth graders. So welcome there, guitar class students. And here's a video based on the guitar class that we did today. We actually didn't learn anything new today because we've learned a lot in the first two lessons. And so we spent the day just kind of going over everything that we already learned. Let's just go over it again right now. We learned the G chord, and the way that you hold that chord is by taking your first finger and putting it on the second fret A string. Take your middle finger, your second finger, and put it on the third fret E string like that. And then take your ring finger or your third finger and put it on the third fret high E, and it sounds like this. So what you need to practice is making sure you get a sound out of every string. Now, the next chord that we learned is the C, and it's like this. So take your first finger, first fret B string, like that. Take your second finger, second fret D string, and then your third finger, third fret A string. And you don't strum the low E in this chord. If you want, you can deaden it with your thumb right here. And then you strum from the A string down like this. Now, it's actually, I said down because I'm going towards the ground, but it's actually from the A string up because the notes get higher as you move this way. So it's actually from the A string up. You go up as you go down this way because the notes go up, and you go up as you go up the fret this way too. That's how you play the C, and so practice getting a sound out of every single string in that C. And the next chord that we learned is the D chord. And so take your first finger and put it on the G string, second fret, like that right there. Take your second finger and put it on the high E string, second fret. So these fingers are both on the same fret on these two strings here. And then take your third finger and put it on the third fret B string, like that. And then you strum from here down. And so work on getting a sound out of every single string all the way down there. Okay? And then the next thing that I wanted you to practice is the down, down, up, down, up strumming pattern like this. So that's down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And practice trying to switch the chords while you're doing that strumming pattern like this. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. And so on. So practice switching the chords while you're doing the down, down, up, down, up strumming pattern. The other thing we learned is the name of all the strings. E, A, D, G, B, E. E, A, D, G, B, E. And we learned how to find all the notes on the strings on the E string, on the low E string, and on the A string. And it follows the alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then it repeats A, B, C, D, E, F, G, but it starts with the note of each string. So this E string, you play an E when you just strum it open, or when you just pluck it open, it's an E note. And then it's a half step, which means just one fret higher to get from the E to the F. Now, remember, it's only a half step to get from E to F and to get from B to C. All the rest of the notes are a full step. So it's E, F, and then a whole step to G, E, F, G, A, B, half step to C, whole step to D, whole step to E again. And this is E, this is E too, but it's just a higher E. So again, those notes are E, F, G, A, B, C, D, then try to do that with the A string too. And this one, since it's the A string, when you pluck it open, it's an A. And then it's a full step to B, half step to C, full step to D, full step to E, half step to F, whole step to G, whole step back to A. So again, that's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. And it's especially important to have those all memorized for these two strings, because later on when you play bar chords like this, you need to know what the notes are of these two strings, because the root note of each of the bar chords is just wherever this finger is on that string. So like, since this is an E, the E bar chord would be here. But that's not for the future. That's just why we're memorizing what the notes are on the E string and the A string all the way down the fret to the 12th fret. Okay, the other thing we learned is the first three notes of the major scale, and they're like this. And then your pinky here, and then your pointer finger here. So that's 5th fret A, 5th fret E string, 7th fret, I'm sorry, did I say A string? E string, sorry. 5th fret E string, 7th fret E string, and then 4th fret A string. Now eventually you'll learn the entire major scale, which is like this. But for now, we're just doing the first three notes. Okay, that's all we've learned so far. Practice all of that. Mostly practice the chords and the strumming pattern. Okay, that's what I want you to practice, and have a good time. Make sure you practice every day. We'll catch you next time. Signing off.